tonight.
Do you think we are?
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll, the first 25 years. Tonight, the theatrics of rock and roll, with your host, the king of shock rock, the original punk, Alice Cooper. Theatrics of rock and roll.
Who do you think we are? Special forces in an armored car. Who do you think we are? We don't care. We don't care. Who do you think we are? Special forces in an armored car. Who do you think we are? We don't care. We don't care.
Rock and roll, from its inception to the present, has played a unique role in our society. More than any other art form, rock and roll has mirrored the frustrations and dreams of our young, and affected our dress, vocabulary, even our lifestyle, all the while thumbing its nose at conventional society. At its heart, rock and roll has been and continues to be a brash, unruly, threatening, often outrageous voice against the status quo. And just as Elvis shocked our elders in the 50s, parents are now similarly affected by today's new wave and punk stars. Yet today's punks might become tomorrow's idols. And what seems bizarre to us now may be quite conventional then. Next, the best of the most daring new bands, with Devo, Black Sabbath, Blue Oyster Cult, and the Ramones.
Necessarily anti-anything. The thing that Alice does is he like gives images off. You know, if you had to sit down and say what is Alice anti, you couldn't say Alice is not anti-religion, not anti-drinking, not anti-anything. I make fun of just about everything. It's a black sense of humor. I make fun of death. I make fun of anything sensational because I think people want sensationalism. You know, if there was an airplane wreck here and a circus here, more people would go to the airplane wreck. It's a human nature. When I bring up the flag, it's stand up for the flag, and I mean it. I mean it, and they stand up.
Rock and roll today continues to take music to its extremes, to test the limits. And as we've seen, stars like Alice Cooper, Devo, and Black Sabbath have made careers of doing just that. Rock and roll has always, at its best, dared to be different. And its great stars like the Rolling Stones, the Jay Giles Band, and the Police all met with criticism before gaining acceptance. Next, we'll take a look at the stars who shocked the 50s with Screamin' Jay Hawkins and Jerry Lee Lewis.
God bless America and me!
Alice Cooper, who now ranks as the founding father of punk, spent literally hundreds of thousands of dollars on his elaborate stage shows in the 70s. Now he's adopted a more aggressive approach to rock and roll.
Now you can go to hell. Fuck off with your drink back alcohol constantly. For being a blight on their society. For all of the evil things you do and see. Now you can go to hell. You're something that never should have happened. You even make me upgrade sick. You poison a blind man's dog, steal his patio. You kidnap a leper and send him to your Aunt Jane. You'd even force me to die of that a candy cane. And you all can go to hell.
Alice brings forth a certain threat. And the new Alice on stage brings forth something that's even more threatening than the old Gothic Alice. And that's the fact that it's more Clockwork Orange. This Alice is real nationalistic. And this Alice is so national, he goes beyond Patton. You know, he's like, Patton was pretty out there, you know, with the chrome helmet. He wasn't just the general, he was the general. There's the legend, it's me, right? I mean, look at me. I'm of the opinion now that this specialization is the whole thing in rock and roll. I think the only people that stick around for a long time are specialists. I listened to the radio the other day. It was really, honestly, I couldn't believe it. I'm an American, all the way. Back of my jacket, the whole thing, and I truly am. I was really depressed listening to the radio. I couldn't tell one band from another. It was just product, and everybody sounded exactly the same. You put them all in the same room, and there's no personality anymore. So you'll find that the specialists, the ones that specialize, will be the ones that stick around, and the originals will be the ones that stick around.
soon for more of rock and roll, the first 25 years, with the Who, Jay Giles Band, and the Police. Next.